what is a better situation right now with Skypes or introductions in Ukraine?
For now, we have both. We set up dates in Ukraine, also in some countries in Europe, and also we are doing Skype. It's depends from the client what he likes.
How to arrange Skype call for client?
First, he should contact with the Phoenix office or contact to us and send ID lady, or maybe it can be few ladies that he likes, you like. And then we contact with the lady and set up comfortable time for you and for lady.
Can you tell us, can tell clients what is pluses of Skype, right? What is the why he should choose Skype for meeting, you know, before coming here?
Skype is good for clients, for you, if you, for example, if you corresponded with lady and you would like to see her personally, and you can talk with her. If she speaks English, you can talk directly to her. Also, when you arrange Skype, if a lady doesn't speak English, we have an interpreter service, so that it's help to lady to translate for you.
Tell us about introductions.
About introduction, for now, some guys coming in Ukraine, in Kiev, in Odessa, and another city of Ukraine. Some guys we set up dates in Europe, in Poland, in Romania, France. So yes, now it's a good time to meet a new person and try to build relationship.
You work right now most with ladies, right? With registration ladies,
Yes.
To set up the photo shoots for girls. And please tell us why ladies registering right now?
As you understand now what the situation in Ukraine, but like before, we still have interested lady who would like to meet a future husband or partner.
I believe now more than ever they want to escape from Ukraine, right?
Yes, that's yes, and it will be a good opportunity to move to another country if you from Europe or you from America. For now, for Ukrainian lady, it's much easier to come to this country, and it's a good opportunity.
What about situation in Ukraine right now? Guys still coming over, right? They have introductions in Ukraine and Odessa, right?
Yes.
How is in general? Because you've been outside of Ukraine for a lot of time during the war, and you back to Ukraine. How do you feel it?
Yes, when war started, everybody was scared, of course, and some ladies they move from Ukraine, and some of them stay. Like as for me, I was like 6 months outside of Ukraine. Then I realized that it's calm now. It's where I live in Odessa. It's pretty calm, so it's not bombs, rockets, and it's good for life. Like my family here, and like another ladies, yes, they come back, and some of them, and some of the ladies they stay in Europe or move to another country.
Can guys, or when you're talking to the ladies, what they say? If guys will invite them to meet in Poland, let's say, are they willing to travel?
Yes, they would love, as
Monday night webcast. Guys, yes, it's me here again. I snuck in and got on the set, and I brought along a most beautiful guest. Marina is with us tonight.
Hi guys, thank
Yoo-hoo!
you.
We're so happy that she can be here with us. It's wonderful. Yes, Dave, we're using that wonderful sound effects machine you got us. We're very, very happy because management was too damn cheap to get us one. Took all this time, but you got it for us, so thank you, Dave. All right, Marina, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Yeah, I was really excited to be here again.
Yeah.
And now I have a new partner.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joe's out there protecting us, so he's working right now, and so I am lucky enough to sit in for him. And
Yeah,
be
may I
next to
say
Marina.
hello to everyone. Hello, guys, and maybe girls. I don't know.
Girls too,
Girls,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hello,
sure.
everyone there. Nice to meet you again.
All right. So, Marina,
Yeah.
you've been on the show before. You actually were in Las Vegas for the last seminar, and you
Yes, I
got
did.
in front of all the guys and told your story, which was so cool. Love that. So I would, in a second here, I'm going to ask you to give us a recap of that, because some of the guys watching us tonight may not have been at that Vegas seminar, or they may not have seen the last show, so they don't know your story. And you have an
Okay.
amazing story, so I want to tell it a little bit here in a minute. Okay, so hold on. But before we tell your story, I want to remind you guys, seminars this weekend. Yes, they are back again. We did that one in Vegas. That was the first live seminar since the pandemic. And now we are venturing out to Texas, the Longhorn state, actually.
Steak.
Yeah, the great steaks in Texas. Everything's big in Texas. So we're going to be in Dallas and in Houston, guys. So Dallas, I believe, on the 14th, and Houston on the 15th. So looking forward to that. We already are almost sold out. When I say sold out, all you have to do is call in and put in your name here, but we're just almost at capacity on both of these seminars. So if you want to come, please get your name in. We have a lot of fun at these seminars. It's great. We usually get a great turnout. You guys are wonderful. You make friends. You get a lot of great information. Marina was at the last one. It was great, wasn't it? It was
Yes,
fun.
it was. I loved and I love to share some information. And there was a lot of questions from you guys who've been in Las Vegas, and I hope it was very helpful for them.
It was.
Questions were very different, starting from about girls in Ukraine, about Slovenians, about culture, about how to get that visa, how to get here, how to support a girl, and everything. So yeah, it was great.
Lot of information, and the food, oh my gosh, it's like fine French food. Emphasis on like, but some, yeah, it's okay. They understand. No, there'll be food, there'll be drinks, and best of all, you get to meet some other guys. We've had seminars where a bunch of guys meet, and all of a sudden they decide to go on the same tour together as friends. It's happened, so it's really cool. So, guys, it's next, this coming Saturday and Sunday in Dallas and Houston. So be there. Love to see you. All right, enough about that. Back to you, Marina.
Yeah.
Our listeners want to know, how the heck did a wonderful, beautiful woman like you end up here in Phoenix, Arizona from the Ukraine? How did you first hear about AFA? How did you get on the site? And how in the world did you ever meet Joe? Let's hear that story.
Okay, I found just that website, I don't remember, or through some social media or something, and I wrote there. They give me, what is it, to fill out
like application.
Application, yeah.
Right.
I put down all information there, sent back, and it was some one point to mention an age what I want to, and I put like 52. This is the
That's your limit.
highest.
Your
Yeah,
highest
this
limit,
is my
52.
limit.
Okay.
Yes. A lot of questions was in these papers. They called me back, telling me how it works and everything, and actually I forgot about that, really. Then they called me and asking, we have a man. He's a good friend of our agency, and they showed my profile.
Mm-hmm.
He liked me and he wanted to start to communicate. And they said, can we send a picture? I said, okay, send. They sent a picture. First, I was thinking he's Mexican, and I asked, is he a Mexican? They said right away, yes. I was thinking, oh my God, Mexican, oh come on. And then I said, and how old is he? And they started to, to slick that question. Oh, but he's in a good shape. He's doing workouts and everything. Okay, how old is he? Okay, he is 42. Oh my God, but I put 52. And they said, but please, you just start to communicate. You will understand how great this person he is. And
Wait a minute, when you asked how old did he say he was 42 or 62?
They said 62.
62, okay.
They said, yes.
Yeah, he was 62, okay.
But before that, they started, oh, that man, he's so great. I said, oh, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure. They called me back again. Okay, are you sure you don't want? Because he's really want to start to communicate or even meet with you. I said, I don't know. Maybe I don't need it. I was trying to escape that subject because I always had my boyfriends younger than me. I don't know, Han, are you watching now? Or not? But it was true. Or year
So you
younger,
always dated
or
younger
5
men?
years younger.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
I had. Yeah. And here is how much is the difference? 19 years difference.
Yes,
Yeah. And for me it was, oh my God. I don't want to say now old man, but that moment I was thinking, oh shit, what I will do with that? And
That's hilarious.
and then they asked, okay, if he wanna come to Kiev to drink coffee with you, cup of coffee, will you agree? And I was thinking, no, okay, it is war now. It's no way to come here from America. It's long, long way. And here is the missiles, here is the blackouts and everything. Oh, you should be an idiot to come. And I said right away, oh, okay. I said yes. And he came. And that impressed me the most, that man, he wanted to meet me so much, to see me in real life, because we started to communicate, texting to each other. Then I did first video call to him. To understand how he is in real. I didn't worry about myself because I knew I'm great, I'm beautiful and everything, but I wanted to see him before he comes.
Okay.
You know, not to make a man fly all this way to me and then I will say, oh, sorry, no.
I didn't realize you did that. That's really cool of you. So yeah,
Yes,
you want the video call to be sure that it was good. That's a
yes.
great idea. I tell guys all the time to do that. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
good.
smart, yes. And then I did call this video, and he was in the car going to work, and his camera was down, and his nose in camera. I was thinking, okay, man shouldn't be better than monkey looking. Okay, it's not bad looking. Most character, mostly intelligence, mostly sense of humor. That growing up, I understand that not appearance should be on the first place. But-
Listen, guys, we all have a shot now. Because if it was appearance, I wouldn't be married either right now. So it's good. I like this. Okay.
Yeah, and so yes, he came to Ukraine, to Kiev. I met him on railway station, but he lied to me once, yes, about his height. Maybe it was, misunderstanding because we have, you have inches, we have centimeters,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah,
I'm sure
maybe,
it was, yeah.
but I was thinking he is higher than me. And he's going out from wagon, and I see him like this, but I was thinking, okay, we'll see what will be next. And then I trick over some luggage, woman's luggage, and fall down into him. He grabbed me, said, hi. And that, that man's hug, that he's really good shape.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, like muscles, biceps,
Yeah.
the chest, yes. And it was so good to feel that support.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our first restaurant was McDonald's.
He took you to McDonald's.
He took me to McDonald's.
That's all right, job. Yeah. Okay.
But it was our first coffee drink because it was early morning. And I said, okay, let's go to, I need some coffee to wake up, to see you clear. We were sitting, we were talking, and he was sitting like this. Like, watching how, what was I right to come here? And he's that, you know him, how he's doing it.
I know Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that with him.
Yeah. Then he sit like this. There.
Yeah, because he's a cop. That's what they do. They look at you like,
Yes,
okay, yeah.
yes. But then these 5 days in Kiev was incredible because we understand and really match. It was real match. I supported him, he supported me because that time it was really missiles. He was sitting in shelter. I was sitting at my work. My son was at school's basement, all different parts of Kiev. Taxi with high prices when it is missiles are taken.
Right.
So yeah, and blackouts. I was living at 7th floor, and when this blackout, of course, the electricity is gone. Elevators doesn't work, and he was upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs.
So it's fair to say that if the agency didn't support you and kind of push you into this meeting, you would have never done it.
Yes, and I appreciate to that managers, that girls who called me, who insist, who pushed me to do that
Matchmakers.
choice.
That's what they do. Yeah, I think that's wonderful, and we try to tell this to guys all the time. Is that's why we're different than a lot of other services, because on most of the swipe left, swipe right services, no one's calling you, no one's trying to help you to match, but we're actually doing that. And like in your case. And the age, you were worried about the age at first. You actually wrote down an age. So if we would have limited you, if we would have said, oh, you know what? She's only interested in someone to 52 or so. So don't introduce him because he's in his 60s. But
No,
you never know,
You
right?
never know, and the guys don't pay attention type age difference because it doesn't matter at all. It matters your personality, your man's fluids, or what is it, pheromones? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
How you're introducing yourself. But you should introduce yourself sincere, no fake, because it will discover very soon with small details. So girl will feel it. Also, it's vice versa from girls. If she wants to be first, very shy, very cool or something, and then in a week, okay, buy me this, I want that, I want that. Also, it discovers very quickly.
It does. Your true self comes out.
Yeah.
So I think you two were being really, really honest with each other, and it was evident, and boom, it just happened. So that's so great. Love that story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us again. That deserves another clap. Very good, very good. Love that. All right, so you got a lot of questions here. We're going to get to the guys' questions here in a minute. So guys, keep asking your questions. We will get to them. We're going to try to get all the questions tonight. But I have a few questions too that some of the guys have written in that they wanted to know because they knew you were coming on. It's kind of a big deal. You're like a big deal now. So you're like a celebrity. And they knew you were coming on, so they kind of asked these questions. And so we have a few questions here for you. So here we go. First of all, the guys want to know what type of work you did in Ukraine.
In Ukraine, and not just in Ukraine, I'm still working like a fashion stylist. I'm dressing up, I'm making a consulting about style, personal style, working with wardrobes.
Really?
Choosing outfits for everyone.
Okay, so you're like an image consultant even.
Image consultant.
Wow, that's amazing. Hear that, guys? Yeah, maybe one of these days you'll help some of our guys. We'll never know here, but that's great.
And I want, may I mention one thing that for you guys, it's very important to represent yourself nicely dressed because you know that statement that we are meeting, we are seeing person first time according his outfit and then his personality, intelligence and everything. But first look, it's very important for us, for girls. Also as for you. Well, for example, two girls, one will be in some slippers, some leggings and t-shirt, and another will be like me dressing now. Whom you will choose? Who will attract your attention? So we are girls also looking at you guys, how you're dressing.
That's very important, guys. Very important.
And I saw, I don't want to offend anyone, but this is what I noticed here. Also, girls and women and guys not pay as much attention for their dressing as in Europe or Ukraine. I don't know why it happens like this, but I noticed it.
I think it's a little bit of a cultural thing. I really do.
It's cultural.
When Tanya came here, she went to Walmart or someplace, right? She's like, John, there's women dressed in SpongeBob pajamas and they're walking. I would be like in the insane asylum in Russia. They would call my mother and tell them I'm sick if I did that.
Yeah, you know.
You wouldn't do that there.
Yes, Slovenian, European girls that not allow themselves to go out in pajama or slippers to buy coffee. Here, sorry, but I see some examples of that. Maybe you are thinking that, and I know you're thinking like this, not you personally, you have Tanya now, and that, for me, most important to be comfortable. But guys, you can be comfortable and nice, good looking, you know?
Yeah. And you
That's
can
my
help with
job.
that.
That's
And
my
that's your job. And
Yeah,
you can help with that. I think that's great.
To make great outfits.
That's got to be really rewarding too, because it's not just, okay, the clothes are one thing, but it's how you feel once you have that. And the confidence is a big thing. And I think it helps with the confidence, doesn't it, with the guys?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I think it's important. All right, we got some more questions for you here.
Okay.
But that's really a cool profession you have. So what are a few of the biggest obstacles that you've faced since you've come to the United States and in Phoenix? You're in Phoenix. That's where she is, guys. She landed right in Phoenix, right in the summer. Fun stuff. Well, not right in the summer, but she's endured the summer. So what are a few obstacles you've encountered?
Of course, yes, the climate.
It's a
There
little
is
warm, yeah.
because I learned that this summer was the hottest summer last years you had
Ever.
ever.
It's actually the hottest summer of any city our size in history. So it was really hot
It
here.
really killed me. I was lucky to leave Arizona just for 21 days. I was out of the state. It helps me a little, like, okay, breathe, and at least some fresh air. But yeah, this climate is very hard for us because we have 4 seasons change, real different weather and summer, but not that summer like you have 46. I'm telling now in Celsius.
Right.
Yeah, but in Kiev the hottest 32, 35, and you know the 10 degrees difference, it's very hard. And for head and for heart and for everything. The second thing, I guess it was that people are not walking here. They're all driving, and I had to drive here too, but I had no car. I had to pass the driver test again, but I'm lack of walking. Really, for me it's very hard, and instead of that I have to spend my time or in gym or in some workout classes to keep my body in shape. In Kiev I was just walking everywhere. I had no car, yes, so gym, it was like once a week just to to do something different. Here is
It's not just that.
different.
I think it's more of a sense of community too, because in Kyiv and a lot of European cities, it's so dense and so compressed that you're walking, you feel the energy of other people, right? Because everyone's together, you're
all
walking.
people are walking, different people, different nationalities.
Right.
Yes,
You just don't
not
have
just-
that here in Phoenix because it's so spread out.
No,
It
here
is different.
No, even I noticed that you have no space for pedestrians to walk. Sometimes walk side is very narrow, yes, or there is no at all. So just for cars.
Phoenix is just not set up that way. Some cities here are a little bit more like San Francisco, downtown San Francisco. A lot of people walking and all that. New York, you have a lot of people walking, but Phoenix, Los Angeles, spread out. And that's
Even
just how
in
it is.
Phoenix, I was thinking this is the capital of Arizona, yeah. I went there. And again, where is people? Hi, zombie apocalypse. What happened? Where are you? Hey, I was walking. I felt myself very weird.
Oh.
Really,
like,
when you're
where's
alone
everybody?
with, and when I first had no car, I went to Safeway or to Fry's by walk, and with my son we were carrying all these bags. And all people like passing by cars is watching us like very weird people. And my son says, "Okay, don't worry. They are just thinking something wrong with your car. So this is just
Probably.
it's broken. Yeah."
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
probably.
okay.
That's so funny. All right. let me get to some of these here. Hold on one second. I'm going to get some of your guys' questions. We're going to come back to some of the ones that they had before, if I can figure out how to do this, which I'm not. So I'm going to do this real fast here. Bear with me, guys. We're going to get to another question here, and one of your guys' questions from Blue. Blue says, I was down in Mexico for the last tour in February. I really had a good time and met a nice lady. Well, congratulations, Blue. That's wonderful. When you guys actually go on the tours, they get off.
Yeah,
the internet,
it's great.
And they go.
He met nice lady.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Nick says, how can we date Ukrainian women in person? Well,
go to Ukraine.
Go to Ukraine. That's one way, Nick.
Or it can be meet in Poland or somewhere in Europe.
That's it.
So
Right.
Girls from Ukraine, they can leave country. This is men cannot leave
Right.
because of this war
Right.
situation. But girls can, and we have trains
Right.
to Poland, or we have buses. So
Right.
yeah, you can arrange that.
Or some of the women from the Ukraine have already migrated to Germany or Poland and live there. And you can meet them too.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of Ukrainians now, Ukrainian girls are living already in Europe.
Yeah.
A lot of different, and the Czech Republic, like Prague, yes, and Poland, Germany. I know France. I know Netherlands.
Sure.
Everywhere, all over
So
Europe.
we do have some guys, though, that are actually one of the guys that work for us. I just talked to him today. He's in Vinnytsia. We have people that actually are going into the Ukraine, and they're meeting. They're going to Kyiv. They're going to Odessa. They're meeting women. You know, the one thing, guys, you look at the news, and yeah, war is terrible. It's an awful thing, and we're not advising that you go to the Ukraine right now. But there are hundreds of thousands of people that live there every day. They're going to school. They're working. They're living their lives.
Especially Kyiv, it's more safety now because of these striking missiles.
The defense that they have,
yes,
yeah.
defense.
Yeah, but it's still a war, so it's probably not a great idea to go there right now. But we do have some clients that are okay with it and they want to go. Mateo says, bring Mountain Dew for John. I had some. I didn't have my usual allotment, so I'm not quite as crazy as I usually am because I can't talk as much as I have Marina here. I want to leave it to her, so I didn't have as much Mountain Dew today. But next time, look out. I'm going to have a lot. All right, Don says, hi, Marina.
Hi.
John, I know you. John, I know you can send pictures to women and do the same with videos. How you download, upload videos from your phone gallery or on what? You know, Don, you're going to have to call in and talk to someone above my pay level about that because I don't get into the whole uploading, downloading videos. But if you actually call in tomorrow and you talk to Brianna or Anna, someone here will actually step you through it. I've seen Brianna actually doing it for guys, uploading their photos and helping them. So they'll help you. Mark says, what happened? Did John kick Anna out of the studio? I did not kick Anna out of the studio. She's on sabbatical. She will be back, but yeah, Anna's fine. Bill says, the way to a man is through his stomach. What do you think about that?
Yes, there is such a statement, yes, but I cannot do it with my hand because he is eating just pasta and muffin with eggs. So for me it's easy, but yes, it's true, and I know that a lot of foreigners, men, they love interesting dishes, homemade dishes, and if you ask, for example, my son, Joy, he will tell you that he prefers to eat at home whatever I will cook than to go to restaurant.
That's good. So do
Yes,
I, actually. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
So speaking of food, another one of the listener questions
Yes, it
were...
was the third
Yes.
point what impressed me, but not in a good way, to be honest, about food here.
Okay.
A lot of how you named it? McDonald's, chicken, fast foods.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of fast foods. Yeah, there are some good restaurants, but as I see, if you will go along the street, it will be all these fast food, and they're almost similar.
Mm-hmm.
Burgers,
Yeah.
yes, fries,
Yeah.
cola, Coke,
Yeah.
what, and that's it. For me, it's very hard to find high quality dishes, high quality cuisine,
Yeah.
food kitchen. I mean, So I prefer to cook by myself.
That's-
But even going to market, first it was hard for me to find good cucumbers. Or they're small or they're big.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
It is different, isn't it? The markets, all that is so much different than what you're used to. I mean, it is. It's, you know, in when I went to Russia, when I first met Tanya, you know, here you just go to Safeway or some big store, you get everything you need, right? No, in Russia, you go to like 4 or 5 different stores. You're going to go get your vegetables here, you're going to get your meat here, you're going to get your dairy here. She would always go to these little stores, right, to get everything. I'm like, why can't we just, it wasn't like one big store. This was 20 some years ago. Maybe it's changed a little bit now.
Now it's changed. Yeah, you can find everything in one place,
Yeah.
like big markets and
Yeah.
everything. And another thing, what I noticed, the big difference between sizes of dishes, portions.
It's huge here.
I can eat it the whole week, really. But in Ukraine and in, for example, Italy, France, they're doing this, you know, you can enjoy.
Right.
You can try this, enjoying that and that.
These are differences. She's right. I mean, if you travel abroad, if you go to Europe, whether it's Eastern Europe or Western Europe, you're going to see these differences compared to the U.S. Yeah, it's just how it is here. Is there any food that you really dislike other than like fast food? Was there any dish or any food that you never had before when you came here that you just didn't like?
Oh, you know, I can tell about something Mexican food. I like spicy very much. I like spicy, and I was expecting from Mexican food much more than I get it.
Yeah, it's not that spicy.
Maybe not about just spicy and about stuff. First, it's looking very strange, like, you know, everything mixed and interesting colors. I know this is culture, what they're eating and everything. I like it, some of the dishes, but maybe I cannot find right place to try right tacos.
Okay.
You know, because I know the tacos, this is most popular dish of Mexicans, yes?
Right.
But I couldn't find a place because I heard a lot, yes, tacos are very good, are very tasty. I went to one, I went to another, I don't know what is it, restaurants or just that small places. Or maybe I choose not right stuff to put in tacos. I don't know, but
So
I
different
didn't
now.
I didn't try yet perfect tacos that I will like.
Yeah, and it's different. Every restaurant has these different kinds. You street tacos, regular tacos, soft shell, hard shell, all kinds of different stuff. So you got to keep trying. You'll find. Don't worry. Okay. Anna's sad and couldn't do the show because I won't marry her. That's it, Blue. I'm sure that's what it is. We'll see if Anna will come back. Mark says, Anna said she would charge me a pretty penny to date Olga. Yeah, I'm sure she would, if I know Anna. All right. Tom says, Tom 33 from Denver. Hello, John and Marina. I noticed many women's profiles which said they want to be with a man who makes them feel like they are behind a stone wall. Does this just mean that they want to feel safe and secure with a man? Or are there other meanings behind this phrase? Thank you for your wonderful webcast and good luck with the seminars. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. So, do these women just want an HOA, or what does a stone wall really mean?
Hi, Tom. Thank you for question. To be, as we are understanding when we are saying I want to be safe as that wall
Stone wall.
behind stone wall, yeah, it feels that your man can solve your problems, not to put the problems on my shoulders, you know, to do it just by myself, or to make it together decisions. This is first. Of course, and this is true of our life, that financial part of relationships. So yes, it is true, but it doesn't mean that a woman will use you just to get your money. She might be safe financially, especially if she will come from Ukraine, from different country, and being here with no job, like in the beginning, yes, no support from. I know how much time takes to fill out all this, you know, for EBT card, you know, that all cash support and everything. It will take some time. So women wants to be financially calm, you know, to be safety in that way. What else? She have to be sure that if she has kids already, that kids will be safety. And this is a responsibility of a man.
Right, right.
So, yeah.
And that's a huge thing, to come over with children. I mean, that's really, really important. And the woman's going to want to make sure that her children are taken care of, that they're safe, that they're, so that's important. Mark says, Marina, how are you enjoying your time in the United States?
Hi, Mark. Yeah, I'm enjoying, but miss Ukraine. You will ask any Ukrainian or any girl who will come here that it's normal for a person to be missed his country, his motherland. But I'm enjoying, I get more and more friends here, clients. I have some clients already in Phoenix, Mesa.
Great.
So, when you are involved already to job, to life, to social life, so no time to be sad, no time to be, how to say it?
Depressed or pondering about it or all that stuff. And that's so important.
You're busy.
Yeah.
You're going to some event. You are meeting friends. You're going for trivia, bingo nights. Last time we were at Greek festivals. So I'm enjoying.
Super important. You have to be busy. You have to give yourself the opportunity to understand. If you just sit at home all day,
not to be just sitting home and complaining and waiting from anyone just to give you something. Yeah, you should do something by yourself.
I think we have something from Hun. Hun, hi Hun. Did you leave the iron on? LOL.
Oh yeah. When somebody asks me such questions.
You get worried?
I started to be worried.
Joe, why are you doing this to her? Leave her.
No, because it was a story about that when I put boiled potato, and we have to go somewhere, like long way, and we were busy, and driving halfway already, like 20 minutes from our home, just like that thought, what about potato?
Oh, I know.
Did I turn it off or what?
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was afraid to tell him about that. But I was thinking it's better to say right now. And I said, Hon. when I'm telling like this, Hon, he knows already something happened. He said, I said, I don't remember about potato. So it is on or off, water is boiling, it is burning.
So you guys had to go back.
Yeah, we have to come back.
You know how many times I've done that with Tanya? Her thing is the hair color thing. She's doing her hair with this iron thing.
Yes.
And we get in the car, and not every time, but a lot of times if you're watching Tanya, it's like, did I turn the hair color?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we gotta go back.
You shouldn't be angry with us.
No,
this is our girl
It's
stuff.
just the way it is. I understand.
Just you guys be sure you are buying quality. This irons and
Good
everything.
insurance, guys.
So automatically,
Good insurance.
it should be like switching off automatically.
Yeah.
Going to some
Sure.
high temperatures.
That's what I tell her, but she
yeah.
still doesn't. She thinks it won't go off.
Yes,
and we have a dog.
I turned off everything.
You're fine, Hun.
You're
Okay, we're
fine.
going on. Renee says, hello, Marina. Is the age gap plus 15 years between you and Joe acceptable for a typical Ukrainian woman? Like, do you think that's okay for most women in Ukraine? A 15, 20-year age difference?
Oh, the Renee, yeah?
Yeah, Renee.
Renee. For her at all. For young girls, maybe it is. I don't know for them. But I'm telling for myself that, yes, I was thinking the same. That, wow, like 15, in my case it's 19 age difference. But it depends on two of you. Because my hon, he's really in good shape.
He looks so young.
Yes, he looks like 55.
He's going to be mad about that.
Yeah,
I think he's taking 25.
Mentality is good, intelligence and everything. His way of talking and especially sense of humor. That exactly very important stuff between couple. If just one person with sense of humor and another cannot understand,
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
it failed. So it will be that offending, something, not understanding, misunderstanding. But I'm lucky, and Han is lucky that we are on the same page, having the same sense of humor. And can I make some story?
You can.
Very,
Go ahead. We have time.
very,
You're
yeah. I ordered from my designer from Ukraine some. It's not jewelry, but some stuff for neck, and it is a flower making from fabric on the long laces.
Okay.
So you're wearing on the neck, doing that twice, and tiny ball. So these laces are just here, and here is a flower. First time I put it, I came out from room, and my husband, "Oh my God, what is it?" I said, "Why, you don't like? This is a trend now. I'm a stylist. I'm looking for trends. I'm supporting trends. This is how now this is trendy." And he said, "You know, it feels like you wanted to commit suicide, hanging yourself, and you failed."
Like Joe. That
And
sounds
now,
like Joe.
and now, I didn't offend, but now I'm not wearing it, because every time I looking at it, I was thinking like, I was trying to do that now.
That's so funny. That does sound like Joe too, though.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys make an amazing couple. You guys are really sweet together. You can see that, it just works with you guys. So it's that chemistry I talked about. It's so important with the
chemistry. Yeah, it's important.
All right.
So
okay.
you shouldn't stop to look for a girl if you failed once or twice. So keep on doing it.
Oh boy, we got a lot of questions. We're going to have to go a little faster here to get through all these questions. Let's keep going here. This is from Brian. Hey, John, just curious about...
Wait,
what the heck?
Where is
Hold
it?
on, Brian. I'm going to get back to you. You just kind of went off the screen on me, but I'm going to be right there back to you. Just curious, of all the years you've gone to socials, what is the craziest thing you have ever seen during socials? I know you said a while back you talked about guys hiding in the bathroom talking about football. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'll tell you two quick little stories. One was when the guy was in the bathroom. So I go in the bathroom in Odessa, and I did what I had to do, right? He was just kind of standing in there. And then I'm getting ready to leave, and he's still just standing there. I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he just looked at me. And he was about a 34-year-old, good-looking guy. He's like, "I can't go out there." This is in the social. There's probably about 200, 250 women and about 30 guys. And I'm like, "What do you mean you can't go out there?" He goes, "I can't go out there. I feel like a piece of meat." He's like, "They just keep coming up to me and they keep touching." I'm like, "Okay, I know it's different for you, but you can do this. You can do it. We'll do it together." And I finally got him back out there because it is intimidating for us men. We've never been in this kind of role reversal where we're the hunted. There's just so many women and so few guys that the women are much more aggressive than they would ever be. And they come up to you, and it's like, have you been to a social? You bring people together. So one of the games was where he paired men and women together. And I don't think he did this on purpose, but he picked the smallest man and the largest woman at that social, right? And then one of the things they had to do was they had to pick up the woman. The guys had to pick up the woman and walk around and do something, right? So this poor guy, I mean, he was really a small guy. He picks up this woman, and he's trying, God bless him. He's trying. He's got this woman, and he just dropped her. Just dropped her. And it's like, oh my God. It was so sad. She's humiliated. It's like, and I'm just trying to find a way to break the ice and get everybody going again. I felt so bad for everybody. So that was not a fun little thing there. So yeah, but you never know what's going to happen with these socials. Crazy stuff. I could go on, but I'm not going to because this is about Marina tonight. But I could tell you tons of stories about these socials, and they're just great. Every social is different. You have to go to these and experience them, but so many different things happen.
And what did women did?
The woman, she got up and she kind of hugged the guy. I mean, she
that's
was
good.
great.
Yeah.
She was great. The guy felt so bad. His face was
he was
redder than a
lucky with
tomato.
that woman.
He was. She's like, oh, she hugged
Yes,
him. And he felt so bad. And I was like, I told him, never do that again. All right. Ernie, good evening, John and Marina. It's great to see you both again. Marina, you are stunning.
Thank you.
Let's get back to him. Duck. Oh,
we lost it.
where is he? It's getting there. Hold on a second. Marina, you are stunning as usual. John, I'm looking forward to working with you soon. Good, Ernie. We're looking forward to that too. Chai socks or I'm waiting for my passport so I can try a tour. Well, get that passport. Buddy, you guys have these names here. Buddy, are there any seminars coming to Florida? Not yet, but we're trying. We're going kind of slow with the seminars, but you're not far away from Texas. You can make it this weekend. Houston, Dallas, pick one, come. We get guys that fly in from all over the country, sometimes the world, to go to these seminars. It's well worth it. In Vegas, we had a lot of guys that flew in from other states to be there. Maybe Vegas had a little bit to do with it too, but still, the seminar was the main reason they were coming, right? So Tom says, for Marina, what are the best ways to support Ukraine right now? How do we support Odessa? Is it still effective to give money to Anna's PayPal account? Thank you to Ukraine for your courage and patriotism. Thank you, Marina, for joining us.
Hi, Tom. I don't know exactly how to support. You mean financial support or what?
He means about financially. So Anna, you know what you might want to do, Tom, is you might want to call, because Anna's very involved with this in Odessa.
Yes,
maybe call and talk with Anna tomorrow. Just call in, hit 0 for the operator. She'll tell you the best way to do it, because she's been really the one that's been, she was there the longest, and she's helping.
It's better to do with the person whom you know already, that if you want to send money for supporting our army or soldiers.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm getting there. Don says, good that Marina can have a good laugh with John. She's great. She's a great sport, too. I mean, she has such a great personality.
He's great, too. He's my new partner.
Well, there we go. Yeah, we're doing well. Joe is fine. It's fine.
Joe's
going to get mad at me.
Honey Joe. Honey Joe, it's okay.
Honey Joe.
Everything's okay.
Doug wants to know, does Marina have any friends using the service? You got any friends on the service, Marina?
You mean that...
A foreign affair?
Affair?
Like your friends?
Actually, I met a couple. She's from Ukraine, he's from here, and they used an agency.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and
cool.
I was trying to learn what agency, and he said something about love affair, and I said, wait, tell me exactly what it was, and I'm sure maybe it
LoveMe.com, probably, yeah.
Yes, and I was, it's so great.
That's cool. Mateo says, I'll see you Saturday, John.
And he went to Ukraine, but it was 7 years ago.
7 years ago? All right. Malibu Ed says, how to stay in touch with Ukraine women I met on prior AFA tours to Ukraine. Hold on a second here. This thing keeps moving around on me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to get back to you. Okay, we've run out of things to talk about over Viber. A few have asked for money, and I hesitate on doing that. What to do? So Malibu Ed says he met some women on our prior tour. They've kind of run out of things to talk about on Viber, and maybe a couple have asked for money. So what do you think?
If it is in the beginning of their...
I don't think it's quite the beginning, because they said if he met them on prior AFA tours to Ukraine, it had to be at least 3 years, 4 years. So it's been a while.
I know it's very hard to answer that question. What I learned from my own experience starting to talk to Joy, yes, but we were talking during a month on Viber, then that video calls we did. He didn't suggest, I didn't ask any money, but there was some situation. When I was I had some small business in Ukraine, and I went to Italy to buy some stuff, and there was a question, wartime, or should I take my son with me, or I should leave him with grandparents, but it wasn't for sure, and he just said, I will send you money for Chris's ticket. So just you to be calm, you can take him with me.
Okay.
But I solved the problem, so I didn't take money. But when we started already to pack all our stuff to come here, all documents were done already. I understand that 2 luggages, what I had, is not enough. And he said, okay, I will send you money, you buy 2 big luggages more. And how do you think what I did?
You think you probably bought the luggages. What'd you do?
Almost. It was a big sale.
Okay.
And I bought Jimmy Choo sunglasses in winter time.
We didn't. Okay.
I couldn't help
You couldn't help
myself.
yourself.
I'm stylist, and it was so stylish that I was walking around them, and was thinking, okay, maybe I will deal with one luggage, big luggage. Then I can buy these sunglasses. I bought it, and the next day we had video call with Han. Chris, my son, he just do this. Hey, Joe, how do you know? How do you think? What did Mom with the money you sent?
So what Joe say?
I said, Han, sorry. Now I have very fashion style sunglasses. I will bring it with me. And he said to Chris, okay, Chris, I will send money to you
Next time.
to buy one more luggage.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
Guys, this is a good story
this-
to listen to because Joe goes, "Oh my God," freaked out, but that's nothing, right? I mean, in the scheme of things, it's nothing. You did what you wanted to do. You're a woman; you could do what you
I
want
don't
to
know.
do.
Maybe you should listen your heart or listen your intuition. What about this asking money from another person, from a girl?
Every case is
It's,
different. We always
yeah,
say
every
don't
case
send money to people you haven't met. All that. If you know this, if there's something really going on, you guys are really good friends. You might need a little help. There's really nothing probably wrong with that. If you feel like it's not appropriate, you should probably call us and talk to us and give us more details, and then we can give you a little bit better advice of what we really feel is going on. Another thing I'd say too is, if it's been a few years, you might run out of things to talk about. I don't know if you would have talked to Joe
if it is
for a few years.
You might help you with something. If you knew already, or you knew situation, you knew the style of life, you know that if she really needs help. So
Yeah, I mean, you should, because it has to be if you met her on a tour. We haven't done a tour now in 3 years or so to the Ukraine, so. All right, we got to move on here. Mateo says, Blue is after Anna, Mark is after Olga, I'm after Claudia and Berenkia. We three are going to put John out of business. Yeah, what is wrong with you guys? Stop going after the staff. We don't like that. We're going to do a surcharge. So someone like Mary's an office manager or something like that, we have to charge extra. Because then we have to go hire the person again. It's difficult. It's difficult. We lose a lot of our staff to you guys. Bill says it's the different types of salsa that makes different degrees of hot or spicy.
It's about the Mexican food, yeah.
He's right about that.
Yeah, thank you,
that's part of
Bill.
it, yes.
You can suggest some, if you know some good restaurant in Goodyear or Phoenix, yeah?
Yeah.
Somewhere
Joel
around.
from New York City says, Hi, beautiful. As a woman of style, how much shine should a man's suit have? Where he wears, sorry, it's an inside joke on that. When he wears a suit. Should it be a little bit shiny, medium shiny, very shiny? We already know how John and Joe feel. Oh, you know about this story already. That's why you're asking this, Joe. Because everyone laughed at me with my, Joe can wear a shiny suit, no problem. I wear it, and you guys make fun of me. Everyone's making fun of me. So go ahead.
For daily,
Okay.
for casual style, no shiny at all.
No shine, okay.
It depends where you are going to. Some party, it depends also what party you have. It is some party that you can allow to wear it, yeah. But I prefer not shiny because shiny, especially on men, it means you are a gay or why? Or you are a showman or some singer or some actor or something.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it didn't work for me at all. It's like, I saw, actually, Joe pulled it off pretty well. He looked all right with the shiny suit.
He didn't show me
You
that.
didn't see
He's
this?
hiding, I guess.
You guys got photos.
Yeah.
Don't you have photos of Joe in the shiny
send
suit?
me. I want to
They
see
got them
that.
somewhere. It's in our archives. Next time we're going to pull them up. And we'll pull up the one of me too. Because I got all kinds of crap from everybody. They thought I looked ridiculous. All right. Bill says, age doesn't matter if the man was frozen like Captain America. Okay. Bill also says, does she design clothes for men?
I'm not a designer. I'm a stylist. I'm choosing outfit already for you. If you have something, I can match it in proper way, or I can give you advice what colors, what you should wear. Knowing already style of life, who are you, where you're working.
Right, it's image. It's more about the image.
yeah.
Okay, Barry says, I'm confused. I remember Marina said that AFA found her on Instagram. Okay,
Yeah,
you
it
said
was social media.
AFA
yes.
and reached out to her and she wasn't interested,
I
right? She kept saying no.
wasn't.
Then AFA kept reaching out and said they have a great
Yes.
guy for her. She never signed up with AFA, but you did sign up, didn't you?
I fill out papers.
filled the application?
I fill out application, yes.
Okay.
yes.
I don't know if you were on or not. Blue says, I have to say I was never intimidated by the women. I think in Mexico I intimidated a few of the women. All right, Blue, so you weren't hiding in the bathroom. You weren't intimidated. You were out there, which is good. And look, some guys can go into those socials and they take to it like fish to water. I mean, they're fine. They're in there. They're talking to the women. But a lot of times you see a little line at the bar. The guys are lined up at the bar. They're seeing all these women out there. And what are they doing? They're getting a little bit of liquid courage. You know, they'll have a beer because they're like, it's like a high school dance for them all over again. Like, oh my God, I got to go out there. All these women, so few guys. And they're like, and it's hard for them. Now, once that initial shock wears off a little bit, and they start talking to the first table, then all of a sudden they start feeling a little better, and then they can go and do it. But it's not easy for men to do this. It really isn't.
It depends on man how he's confident.
It does. And what do you think about that? Is confidence important?
Of course.
Yeah.
Man should take initiative. So he must be first who is interested in woman.
Okay. Mark says, Marina, what are your next steps now that you're in the United States?
What my next steps?
Yeah, like what's your plan?
What my plan is to find more clients, to work, to be involved with my stylish stuff, I guess to live here because my hand doesn't move anywhere. So I have to adapt to that weather. Yes, I want my son play soccer. We found the team already, so I want him, like, you know, that
He's got practice tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has practice tonight.
Well, we have to leave in about 7 minutes, so yes.
Yeah, so to build a family here. So if I'm already here with my husband, so he's a man, he cares about us, so we will be here. But in some plans, like when war is finished, so to visit Ukraine and to live sometime there, then coming back. So, you know, like living between two countries.
Sure. Michael says, I am a retired male over 70 years of age. What does that mean, Michael? Are you 80, 90? You say over 70. I'm not sure what that means, but I only have a high school education. Most of the women on AFA have college degrees. It's true. Should I just sign up and let them contact me if they're interested? I don't think so. You know, you'll get introduction letters, but again, if you read how the site works, introduction letters are really sent more by the staff, not the women. So, you know, the introduction letters are fun, they're great, and they're maybe an indication of interest. But if you see someone on the site you really like you just said, take the initiative, right? You send a letter to her first and say, hey, I saw your profile. I think I might be interested in you. Or do a Skype call with her, you know, or maybe go on a tour and ask to meet her. You know, if you're going to make something happen, you can't wait another 10, 20, 30 years. You need to make it happen. So writing is, if you're going to do it and you really want to meet someone, you do it very short term with a plan of going over and meeting. But I'm of the mindset of trying to meet as many different women as possible. That's why going on group tours is great. That's how I met my wife. I met her at a social with lots of other women, and she didn't want to meet me at first either, and I had to convince her with a lot of champagne that I was a good guy. Took a lot of champagne, still does, but that was 25 years later. But yeah, actually, it's going to be 27 years, I think, coming up in July that we've met. I mean, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Steve, small guys should do some push-ups before going to social. Yes, Steve.
Do some push-ups.
I felt so bad for that guy. That was so sad. It was like, oh my gosh. Tom says, when were the tours in the videos? I hope we can go back to Ukraine soon and the war will be over. Welcome to America, Marina.
Thank you, Tom.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know, that's so cool. I miss the tours to Ukraine as well. Those were just so much fun. They were the largest ones that we did. I mean, we're doing tours to Colombia, which are amazing, and Costa Rica, Peru, Thailand, China, Philippines. We just did a few tours to these places here recently. I think there's one going on still. And that's just great. And we're getting lots of engagements and marriages from those. But something special in the Ukraine. There's something about the Ukraine. Of course, I'm married to an Eastern European woman myself. So Russia, Ukraine, all that was just wonderful. And this war has just put such a damper on it. You know, it's just so sad that we can't go and do what we used to do with. Sometimes we would have 350, even 400 women at a social with like 50 plus guys. Oh, it was insane. I mean, it was just like crazy, and it was wonderful. The guys just like nothing like it. But one of these days, again, maybe we can do that. I really hope so. Oliver says, there's footage of the Las Vegas seminar I was at. The girls were all in the M&M colors.
Yes, look at this.
Yes,
It is blue,
the M&M colors.
yellow,
I love
green,
that.
and red. Yeah.
Except for the black. Someone's in
Yeah.
black there, Dina, I
It's
think.
Dina in black. Yeah.
That was so cool. You know, you guys at that particular seminar were really lucky because in all the seminars we've ever done, we never had a panel of more attractive, more experienced, more knowledgeable women than we did that day in Las Vegas with all of you up there.
When it was that seminar in Vegas?
That was when you were at.
No, I mean a month. What month it was?
When was that? That was during the
July?
summer. That was July, I think. No, it was July 4th because we had the
July, August, September.
Yeah.
Now October is
Yeah, 4 months.
like why for 3 months?
Well, 3 months.
No, I'm just watching my hair growing up. How much, you know?
She's looking at her hair.
Yeah,
I
I
love that.
see myself on the screen at the seminar. It was like this. Okay,
Is it
Nice.
ready? Yeah, that's good.
nice.
All right.
It's good. Yes.
Yeah, there I am talking, but you guys stole the show. You guys did such a great job. It was great.
And I'm again in blue.
And you are
I
in
guess
blue
it's my-
again. You
yes.
like blue? Well, you
Yes,
actually
it's my
look great in blue.
favorite color.
Well, you know. I mean, you know what compliments you. It's your job. It's what you do. Guys, we are just about out of time. That you're giving of someone who actually lived through the war, was there, was doing this. I mean, you know, it's invaluable to these guys. I know you guys are thankful for it to have this, so we appreciate it. We will have you again. We'll
Yeah.
get Joe on again too. We'll get the Huns together, Hun and Hun. We'll have
Hun
you
and
guys-
Hun,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll get you guys on the show again.
Honey, be ready.
Yeah, yeah. And we'll get Joe out here. He had to work tonight, so he couldn't be here, unfortunately. But I want to thank all of you out there as well for joining us. We couldn't do anything without you guys out there, so we really appreciate that as well. And for the great work that our guys behind the cameras do, keeping us coming to you. That's wonderful as well. Appreciate all that. So until next time, guys, thank you so much. I'll let Marina sign off here. So.
Have a good night, everyone.
Hello guys, my name is Anna.
My name is Yana.
We're from Odessa, Ukraine, and during the wartime we were arranging Skype calls, arranging introductions, and today we want to answer some of your questions that you ask us about dating in Ukraine, dating outside of Ukraine, situation in Ukraine in general. And Yana, during through all this time, we're helping many of you guys to arrange Skype calls, introductions. And Yana, can you please tell us a little bit about how it works right now, and what is better situation right now with Skypes or introductions in Ukraine?
For now, we have both. We set up dates in Ukraine, also in some countries in Europe, and also we are doing Skype. It's depends from the client what he likes.
How to arrange Skype call for client?
First, he should contact with the Phoenix office or contact to us and send ID lady, or maybe it can be few ladies that he likes, you like. And then we contact with the lady and set up comfortable time for you and for lady.
Can you tell us, tell clients what is pluses of Skype, right? What is the why he should choose Skype for meeting, you know, before coming here?
Skype is good for clients, for you, if you, for example, if you corresponded with lady and you would like to see her personally, and you can talk with her. If she speaks English, you can talk directly to her. Also, when you arrange Skype, if a lady doesn't speak English, we have an interpreter service, so that it's help to lady to translate for you.
Tell us about introductions.
About introduction, for now, some guys coming in Ukraine in Kiev, in Odessa, and another city of Ukraine. Some guys we set up dates in Europe, in Poland, in Romania, France. So yes, now it's a good time to meet a new person and try to build relationship.
You work right now most with ladies, right? With registration ladies,
Yes.
To set up the photo shoots for girls. And please tell us, why ladies registering right now?
As you understand now what is situation in Ukraine, but like before, we still have interested lady who would like to meet a future husband or
I
partnership.
believe now more than ever they want to escape from Ukraine, right?
Yes, that's yes, and it will be a good opportunity to move to another country if you from Europe or you from America. For now, for Ukrainian lady, it's much easier to come to this country, and it's a good opportunity.
What about situation in Ukraine right now? Guys still coming over, right? They have introductions in Ukraine and Odessa, right?
Yes.
How is in general? Because you've been outside of Ukraine for a lot of time during the war, and you back to Ukraine. How do you feel it?
Yes, when war started, everybody was scared, of course, and some ladies they move from Ukraine, and some of them stay. Like as for me, I was like 6 months outside of Ukraine. Then I realized that it's calm now. It's where I live in Odessa. It's pretty calm, so it's not bombs, rockets, and it's good for life. Like my family here, and like another ladies, yes, they come back, and some of them, and some of the ladies they stay in Europe or move to another country.
Can guys, or when you're talking to the ladies, what they say? If guys will invite them to meet in Poland, let's say, are they willing to travel?
Yes, they would love, as I talk with the ladies, and some of the ladies, of course, are interested to have a date in Poland or in Romania or in any country where it will be suitable for both of them.
So guys, if you will decided to come to Ukraine, of course you can. We cannot recommend it because it's wartime in Ukraine. But if you still will decided to do it, you can come over. Me and Yana will work with you. If you will want to stay somewhere not in Ukraine, you know, if you will decided to stay in Poland, if you will decided to stay in Moldova, Romania, the ladies are willing to travel to you. Especially if you had correspondence with the ladies, if you had Skype before coming and you saw the lady, you feel those vibes, you feel that connection. Of course, lady will come to you. And if you still have some questions for us, you can ask them, write us, and we will answer